All right, I think we're up. I think we're up. Let's see here. Make sure we're up and running. Make sure there ain't no extra background noise. Should be up. All right. All right, day two of Amazon Prime. Let's see what deals we get today. At the end of yesterday's stream, I did mention that I was going to pull up some PC parts for all y'all PC fanatics out there. Of course, I do a lot of different smart homes and the best deals that you can get out here. So we're going to go ahead and start with the PC first. Let's go ahead and bring it over here. What is it? This one right here. So AMD the 7900X, 48% off right now. That is actually a pretty good deal right there. Let's go ahead and open it up. $285 from 549. This is roughly, you normally see it around 320 whenever they do throw them on sale. So this is actually a pretty good deal right now for the AMD if you want to stick with AMD. Intel is actually having a real good sale as well. This is the actual chip that I have in my PC. And I got mine for about 390 whenever it came, or excuse me, 290 whenever it came out. So this is actually it's dropped. I would like to see, really and truly for Prime, I would love to see these around 190. That way we're paying 200 with tax, would have been really, really cool to see. But no, really good deal. If you want to stick with the last generation Intel, the 14700 is actually on sale as well for 264. Again, they're roughly the same price, but what can you get the motherboard for? You know, that's where it's going to lie in of what all you can get your other parts for. As far as AMD, I mean, you have so many different choices right here to choose from AMD for your X870 motherboards. Pretty good price right here from 394 down to 279. All white gigabit. You can never go wrong with the gigabit. Uh, and then, of course, if you stick with the Intel, here's the Z890, which is a heck of a price. It's the Aurora Master, which I mean has plenty of ports, plenty of things to do to build. Look at all them ports back there. You have plenty of USBs. I think there's like 12 of them back here. Two USB-C Lightning ports. So yeah, you get some really good options right now for Prime. Black Friday, you might see this come back around Black Friday, but um, it's going to be an iffy one, but really, really good price right there. Hard drives is another one right now that are just really and truly the best deals you can get is between your Prime days and your Black Fridays. And right now, with hard drives going down in price as it is, what is this? A 4 terabyte, I believe. Yeah, so this is a 4 terabyte. You can probably get them a little bit cheaper than this, but it is the Kingston Fury. Kingston Fury, of course, is your higher end one. Your Samsung, here's a 1 terabyte Samsung. $59. Even if you just wanted to get you one of these right here and make you a portable and get you a portable is I mean, the prices on drives right now are just crazy. These are the ones that I have. This is going to be a really good price for this 8 terabyte. Look at that, $543 for an 8 terabyte. If you don't know what 8 terabyte is, go look it up. It is a lot of space, and this is one of their fastest drives. I have their 2 terabyte versions of this drive. I actually got three of them in my PC. So yeah, we got some really, really good deals going on PC. I didn't see too many video card sales going on. Here's a 2 terabyte of Predator, $114 for 2 terabyte. They're roughly about where they've been at, but at the same time, it's where it needs to be at. It's where it should have been at for the past 2 years, and they weren't. Again, if you want to go with the 14 series, you can grab your Z790 motherboard right here, 170 bucks. You can build you a setup pretty cheap right now during these Prime. I want to look up real quick GPUs because I don't know if there's any Prime Day sales going for GPUs. I wouldn't think there would be too many. Maybe AMD might have some. Let's see here. These are just the older ones. Let's go with let's say 5060. Again, 299. There's no sales right now that anyone is trying to do for GPUs, even on Prime. Well, I guess we have one right here. Asus has their tough 5068. Um, Not too bad, $70 off or so right here for their 5060. If we go to the 5070, trying to keep it with the newer generation, that way people know that's pretty good price, $300 off that laptop. You know, you just want to go ahead and grab your laptop and be done with it, call it a day, and just upgrade. But you're not seeing them just throwing out there the deals for um, just the major deals for video cards. That's just not happening right now. What, $50 off of the 5070 Ti? Again, Asus, which is really weird. Normally, Asus is normally the one that you don't normally see put things on sale. You normally see the Zotac or MSI put theirs on sale, which is crazy. So yeah, we do have a few of the PC hardware type stuff going on for their sales right now. Again, this is a time right now. Say you even have a PlayStation 5 and you wanting to upgrade your hard drive right now. Right now is the best time to grab those. So go ahead and close this one out. We're going to go to the next one right here. This is some of their, I guess in a sense, I've not seen the lightning deals. We normally get these lightning deals every prime. We get these lightnings where you got like an hour to buy, and I'm just not seeing that, not even on my cell phone. I went to the app on my cell phone and I'm not just seeing these massive lightning deals going on right now. So I don't know what's going on with Amazon on that behalf itself, but we have quite a few. I mean, you got makeup, you got shoes like these right here, these Under Armour. So this is what I'm kind of talking about. It's okay, lightning deal. So here's what I was talking about. So there is some, I guess, going on for lightning deal. That is a really good price for a pair of Under Armours. These right here being $100, 50% off, or $90. But still, uh, Under Armour, you can never go wrong with Under Armour whatsoever. They are very comfortable. Used to have a couple pair. I haven't gotten them in a while. I've been all stuck on my Adidas right now. So yeah, anytime you see these claimed right here, they should be your lightning deals. Yeah, there we go. Lightning deal. Like I said, I haven't really, it has been like normally Amazon shines that up here at the top right here, like this prime big deals and same day delivery. They normally have a lightning deal section, and I'm just not seeing it this year. Uh, this being a lightning deal, $44 from 49, I'm not seeing that as a lightning deal. Come on, give us a better lightning deal. I want to see stuff like this. 50% off. What's your original price? So $57. That's actually not too bad for that cologne right there. That is your code by Armani. Um, I wonder if they have any of my Armani on here on sale. I like the Geo. Geo to me is one of the best ones. But code isn't bad. But yeah, that's actually a pretty good price. 50% off. So again, today, just like yesterday, some of your smart home, smart lights like Govee, the RGB IC. Again, this was actually 50% off. It was just a 10% more off whenever I was looking earlier before I went live earlier, getting everything ready. So that's kind of crazy that it's already bumped up $10. So I wonder if they're going to bump it back down before the end of the day, before midnight, whenever it goes off sale. I looked at this one yesterday as well. This is the Carrot pot and pan set, $56 from $139. That's 60% off. It is not my style cookware, but I mean, if you're in the need for cookware and you want something nice, again, right here, you're introducing something nice to your kitchen that's just not just some Walmart or dollar store items right here. Carrot's actually a pretty good brand that's been on an a coming up brand, should I say. They've been around for a while, but they're really starting to get a lot of attraction now that we're able to see things from state to state and, of course, around the world going through Amazon like this. Again, any of your Amazon devices are going to be really good priced right now. So this is actually a really good bundle right here for the Luma controller and your 4K Fire Stick Max. You got to remember, the Fire Stick by itself on non-prime is normally around 50, $60, and that controller is $40. So you're looking at, it's correct when it says $129, but now it's only 74.98. So that's a pretty good deal right there. So again, I look when I come out here, I'm looking for things that just pop off the page. There's something that is sticking out that just throws out there. And of course, anyone that's watching, if you're watching from work or whatever else, you're just listening in, you're just listening and maybe come back to the video later on if you see something good. Vacuum cleaners is another one that is actually really good at this time, Prime Day, Black Friday, stuff in that era right there. So 269 for this one, only 449. But this is your wet dry. So it actually has a mop and vacuum built into it. Give me one sec. Got something I gotta do on the screen. Make sure everything's all scrolling and doing correctly. Christmas time is coming up. Look at this, 60% off a Christmas tree, 129. I mean, I paid that after Christmas sale at my local Hobby Lobby, and to get that, that type of price, it kind of really stinks that you don't actually see the pictures of what it really gonna look like in your house. You can base it off of what other people's reviews are, so you can come in here and see how they have it. I mean, that looks like a pretty decent tree if you decorate it correctly. Got really, really good reviews, but right now is also the best time to start getting all your Christmas decorations, your lights, Christmas trees, ornaments, all that right now is your best time for Prime. For any of you all out there that have kids, or if you all draw and paint right now, your drawing stuff will also be on sale. A lot of your little bitty small appliances, as you notice as I'm scrolling through, you'll see like appliances like this espresso machine, stuff like that goes on sale quite a bit. I just haven't seen one that's just throwing at me right now. So if we go over to the Fitbit, what is Fitbit? 104. See, I'm not seeing that as a huge deal right there. It's saying that it's normally 160. This normally sits to me around 129. So even at that, I mean, yeah, I guess you're getting 30 bucks off whenever they sit around 129 for me. Here you go. Here's an Nespresso. Here's a coffee machine right here. 160. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you get you a nice Nespresso machine, 40% off, normally 269, 162 right now. That's stuff that throws, you know, that pings and jumps off the page to me because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those deals. That's what this is all supposed to be about, is those deals. Getting the deals for Prime Day. GoPro is actually supposed to be having some pretty good deals on their GoPros. Let's go ahead and go to GoPro store real quick. I just want to see. I've heard a lot, even last night, about that their GoPros were really getting on sale, and I'm not seeing that. DJI did actually put some of theirs actually on sale yesterday. I was saying that they didn't have them on sale, but they are on sale right now. What else we got? Your single cup Keurig, 45% off. I mean, that's a good price. And look at the colors you get. You get so many different colors to choose from here. So you got kids that are going to be coming home for college, and you're going to send them back with something, for college or whatever. There you go, right there. Get them if they drink coffee so they can keep up with their schoolwork. Or maybe your husband or wife is in an office and nobody drinks coffee. And so they grab this biggest thermos they can find and go there with coffee. You can get them something like that where they can take that to work. Your women's beauty stuff is also another one that I try to look at on these Prime Days and Black Fridays. Let's see what we got here. An air fryer toaster, $99 from $219. Now that I will 100% by Cuisinart, I will say that is a pretty good deal right there. 100%. Sorry, got a little hiccup over here. Another thing is look for your pets. I mean, pets deserve things too. We got pet stuff on here as well. It just reminded me because I just seen this Echo Pop Kids pop up right here. 28% off these Bose earbuds. That's not too bad for the Bose earbuds. I do normally see these on Black Friday for about $100, but if you're not wanting to wait or take the chance of getting them down any further and not with tax or whatever, not paying that $200 price premium on there, that's actually a pretty decent price right now for 129. But again, Black Friday they do jump down to about $100 from me looking and going into this. What we got here? Cordless hand vac, 50% off. So that's not too bad. I mean, for your car or whatever else. Yeah, there you go. There's pictures of the car. Yeah, not too bad. $89. There's probably some other ones that are better options for a little bit cheaper, but being Shark, being a name brand, you get probably better warranties. Again, like I said, vacuums and stuff go on sale. So here's a Dyson, 44% off, still $299. Again, Black Friday, I know quantities is limited when it comes to Black Friday, but on Black Friday, you do see these roughly around 180 to 250. So just throw that out there. But again, today's economy in 2025 here in October, uh, I don't want to talk too much tariffs and all that, but with everything else out there going on, this might be a good buy right now. I couldn't quite tell you, but I do know that you can expect this about normally you expect that about $50 less during Christmas. And again, like I was saying a second ago, the makeup right now, you can get really good deals on top brand makeups and female type facial creams and stuff like that. Is really, really good right now. This is that time. All right, next page. What we got? What we got? So again, these are some more of those half in, half out of lightning deals and unlightning deals. Again, there's that Armani that we've seen right there. Uh, the Amazon Echo Frame. So these are some of the newer glasses that have the Alexa built into it, which are just crazy. I just don't know how that actually really works, but heck, if this is something that you're looking into, look at it. It is 64% off. Again, all your Amazon and your Amazon main affiliates, like what is it? EEO, BO, and Blink. Those right now are your best prices on Prime because they drop them down. Uh, Govi used to really drop them down, but again, I mean, I'm not seeing that being. There's just no way I would even pay $759 for that. There's no way. Wow. I mean, I get it's 200 strand, but you can get the 100 strand for 150 and then get another one. But the box probably allows you to control all of them from one hub instead of having two separate hubs. But I still wouldn't. No, I don't see that as a deal whatsoever. Your DNA kits, your ancestry DNAs. I've done mine on here. This is literally the best time to get it. 100%. Either 120 bucks or 40 bucks. Which one would you rather do? So 23andMe is the one that I did a couple of years back because on Prime it went down to like 40 bucks, just like what it's doing right now for this Ancestry one, which is actually a really good deal, especially if you're wanting to trace down who your family is and where your origins come from. Those are pretty good deal right there. Again, they got some little bit of PCs in here. We already went over the PCs and the good deals on it. Again, like I said, DJI does have some sales going on. So 159 for this right here. Don't think of these drones as only for grown-ups. This one right here can actually be for your teenagers. This is a handheld Palm drone. Literally, there's no remote control, no nothing. You set it up, and once you release from your Palm, it will literally follow you until the battery dies and lands itself. Like literally, it is Palm driven. Look at this. Let's go to some pictures right here. It is literally Palm driven. You just literally throw it on there. But right now, with everything that's going on with DJI in the US, this is actually a good. I was shocked to see this at 160. That right there gives you extra money to buy a secondary battery as well. Not to mention, sorry, I drank some water there. Not to mention that it is 4K. And it's the same camera that's supposed to be in the 4K Mini, which I own the 4K Mini Pro by DJI, and the camera's quality is awesome on there. What else we got going on here? I'm just waiting on something just to pop. Sometimes you can find good laptop deals right now with Prime Day. So this one right here, Ryzen 3, 7320, 8 gigs. Hard drive could be a little bit bigger. You might have to upgrade your hard drive right here later on, but 259, grab one of them hard drives that are on sale for, 1 gig for $56, I think is what we seen it for earlier. And then look at there. You can upgrade your hard drive, done over. That's actually a really good, decent price, better than $440. Again, like yesterday's stream, I was showing a lot of the kitchen products in there. That's why they're popping these right here, pop up in my feed, everything that I was looking at yesterday showing. But kitchen stuff is like I said, is a huge, huge discount right now on Prime Day. Some of your stuff can be better than your box stores like Costco and Sam's, like for Tide Pods or like that right there. There's 76 in there. I would love to go compare it. I don't want this video to be too long, but I would love to go compare that. But 76 packs for $14. Um, I, if I'm not mistaken, the 150 pack is like $29 at, or is it a 200 pack at our local Sam's? I don't know. I don't use the pods, but anyone that uses pods, I mean, y'all can leave a comment later and or leave it down below or comment and tell me how many come in those and if that is actually a really good deal. I know like the Dawn, they had Dawn dish soap yesterday and it was actually a heck of a deal for the refills. Look at this Vitamix. This Vitamix right here. I want to see this. I'm gonna say that's a half. This is their newest series, which is the new 750. I do want one of these. These are pretty cool. Not only are they a blender like your Nutri blenders, but things that you can do with these just for cooking purposes only. This can literally be a lifesaver in the kitchen. Look at this. Blends with 4 blending programs. So yeah, there's so many things you can use a lot of these blenders with. So many different deals going on right now. TVs is another big one. TVs is another huge one going on right now, especially for your Fire TVs. Again, like I said, anything that is Alexa, they're going to be really, really the biggest ones that you're going to find. I was seeing last night some 55 and 60 inches going for $250. So this is their 2024 release for 259. If you just need a small TV for your kids' room or whatever, perfect price. Again, these sales ain't going to last much longer. They will come out with some of these sales again on Black Friday. How much of a sale will they be on Black Friday? That's going to be a toss up. So it's going to be, do you want to wait or do you want to grab now? Electric toothbrushes, electric razors, things like this is really good. Look at that. Philips Sonicare, $69, normally $109. Come on now. That's like perfect. The water picks also go on sale right now that are just unbelievably cheap for Prime. Like I said, your women's stuff, guys, man, start getting ready for your women for Christmas. Their hair supply stuff, the curling irons, brushes, makeups, razors, different things. They literally go on. Look at this shark. I guess it's probably about 200. Yeah, 279, but still normally $400. This one here normally sits at probably around 340 if I'm gonna be honest, because I look at these different things for my ladies, and these normally sit around 340 or so for these, but it's still a discount. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not a discount, but I normally do see this. You got to remember, some of these companies will jack up the prices and then put a percent next to it and make you believe you're getting a discount. Me, I'm going to call them out. Okay, here's what I was talking about earlier. Here's the Dawn. You are not getting that Dawn for those refills like that, a 4-pack for $11 at Sam's or Costco's. There's just, you're not getting it. I need to probably come in here and actually get me some. Your robotic vacuums, same thing. You're going to find a lot of these. This one's only 25% off. It's not that huge of a difference or a sale right now, but you will get a lot of sales. Sorry, I'm trying to pull my chat over because I do see some chats going on over here. Let me mess with something real quick. Yeah, I like that white cookware set as well. Sorry, yesterday was my first time really streaming. I haven't really streamed before, so bear with me on doing some of this. Again, I'm going to be sound like a broken record on quite a few of these, but you can't go wrong right now on Prime for your cookware. I mean, look at this Instapot right here. $59 for the Insta, and it's not like a cheap brand either. It's not like an off brand or nothing out here. It is $59 from 109.99. And if you don't cook with an Instapot or you don't have any type of pressure cooker, you're missing out 100%. As they're not just for rice, and a lot of people don't realize that they're not just for rice. But yes, you can do a lot with a pressure cooker. I mean, I'll just go ahead and open up a picture real quick. You can slow cook, rice, steam, warm, yogurt, saute. There's just so many pieces to it and things that you can actually do on here besides just rice. And that's another one. I haven't seen too many this prime of mattresses and stuff. Normally, that's normally lightning deals out the wazoo. Is you get a lot of mattresses and furniture, bedroom furniture. Trying to, like I said, I mean, trying to see what literally this jumps off the page. $14 for 110 count. That's actually not too bad. I need bigger than 13 gallon though. I have a 19 or 20 gallon. But for Glad Force Flex, you're not getting that at Walmart that cheap for 110 bags. So that's pretty good. Your steam mops, a lot of these see that's an all right deal. That's actually not too bad. I was actually looking at one of these probably about 3 months ago. I bought one from Walmart, and I think it was 159 that I got at Walmart. So being at 109, that would have saved me 50 bucks whenever I got it. I just didn't like this one right here. Not saying that it was bad. It wasn't bad whatsoever. It just there's one that scrubs and does steam scrubs and something else. It was a 3-in-1, and that's the one I'm going to be getting next. It's just a lot of people see that Shark brand because their first Shark vacuum was just so like perfect, man. That first Shark vacuum that they ever released was really nice. If you plan on traveling a lot throughout the holidays, luggage right now, luggage is really good prices for luggage. I don't know if I would pay $200, but luggage is actually a really good deal right now on luggages for your traveling. Remember, Christmas time is coming up. You shouldn't really be shopping for yourself. I'm not saying don't shop for yourself, but you shouldn't be shopping for yourself. You should be getting everything ready and starting your Christmas early. Getting Christmas knocked out early so you can just literally sit back and relax and enjoy your holiday without stressing is to me the best. This will be probably the first or second year that I do not have Christmas done before July is over. I normally have my Christmas shopping done way before July is over. So besides one or two little bitty things that you wait for sales like this right here to come up or Black Friday sales, but my main things that I know I'm grabbing and getting, I normally have done. Pillows, bedding, all this stuff is actually on sale and you can get the best deals. And these are better deals than your Costco's and Sam's as well. So again, do your diligence at looking at the reviews, not just at your price or your big deal that you're getting off on these. 15% off some Downy or Bounty. Some Bounty right here. How much is it? $36. I still say, Sam's and stuff like that still have better, but if you want that Bounty, you'll know more that price than I do. I don't use the Bounty brand itself. I think Sam's has a Members Mark that does just as good as the name brand Bounty, and I get mine for about $21. So, but if you're a Bounty and that's it, and that's what you use, and that's probably a really good deal. That's actually not too bad for a Fox fur throw blanket at all. 44% off, 60 bucks. Not too bad. That thing looks very thick and warm. Very warm looking. All right, some sheet sets. Again, your bedding, stuff like that. So 20 bucks. That's roughly what I normally pay for mine anyways. So do I know it's going to be a good deal or not? I don't know. if I was looking for something right before Prime Day, like a couple of weeks, I know Prime Day's coming up, and I normally do this. I normally fill up my cart. I normally fill up my cart with everything that I have, and I'll screenshot it, and then I'll go back and I'll see if it was actually a good deal or not. But yes, supplements as well. If you take fish oils, if you take vitamins, things like that is on sale as well. I didn't see these yesterday. Lee and Levi has been having really good sales. That's not a good that's not a bad price for these right here. That's actually a pretty good price for some Ching baggies right here for some women's Ching baggy jeans. Again, like I said, a lot of these hard drives, you know, they're coming down in price. I'm not seeing that list price being 199 because I'm going to tell you right now, this is where I can't stand some of these companies, and this is where my channel I review honestly on any product that I use because like this right here, I'm going to tell you right now, this was only 120 bucks 3 weeks ago whenever I was going to order me another hard drive, but I want to go ahead and get a 4 terabyte instead. So I know some of these people, they don't tell you the truth on their prices. Again, Amazon Kid tablets. Kids tablets is where it again you get some of your biggest deals. $100 for that 10-inch tablet. I mean, tablets, Fire Sticks, Echo Dots, any of your Alexa devices are going to really be. Ring is another one that works with Amazon a lot. So Ring will always put their stuff almost 50% off or more when it comes down to it. Look at that. A Ring indoor cam for $24. If I knew for a fact right now that you did not have to have a subscription for this camera itself, I would order 4 of them right now because I need a couple more cameras. I like Wise though, but yes, Ring has quite a few. Blink has quite a few. I do know like the doorbell. I'm not saying that it's a bad doorbell. Doorbell, the picture quality was really, really good. I have a review on it on my channel, so go ahead and check out my channel, like and subscribe. I do a lot of product reviews. I have Smart Home Wednesday. I have Software Tuesday, streaming gear Fridays. I do a lot of reviews, a lot of product reviews. I did one on this right here. I really did like the picture quality. This thing really, really stood out and against some of the other ones that I tested. The only negative is you have to have a subscription to get your images, to get your recording. There is no local recording on it. You can't put an SD card and be done. I've been seeing batteries too. Batteries has been another one that's been a big one this year on sales. So look at that. A 32 pack of AA batteries for $15. 32 pack of Energizer. We're not talking about like this Amazon Basic or nothing. We're talking about Energizer batteries. If it was the lithiums, they probably would be just a little bit more, but that would have been awesome to see lithium. Portable power stations is another one that I've been seeing a little bit. Now, this one right here is probably a little too much for a lot of people's pockets right now in today's day and age. But yeah, a lot of the portable power stations are going on sale right now. Again, a lot of your smart home style to keep you safe and smart home. Air purifiers, I've been seeing a lot of air purifiers this Prime. If I can click on it. 146 for this one right here, and it is a smart one. So you can go through if you have allergies. Wintertime is coming up. We're in fall. Them allergies are really, really fixing to start kicking up and getting people sick. Kids are going back to school. Our kids down here in South Texas are back in school, been in school for a little bit. I know some of the northern states, they just started school again, probably within the last month, but not everyone starts school at the same time. But again, you get an air purifier. Air purifier helps, especially if you need a humidifier. Humidifier, I showed one yesterday on here. Humidifiers are really good too, so you're not staying so dried out in your nostrils or your kids to get a dry cough and then to get sick from there. Look at this Eufy vacuum, 50% off. So $649. This is their newest and latest one that they do have. I believe this is, yeah, it's a Hydrojet. I was fixing to say it's a vacuum and a mop. So you're not just getting just a robotic vacuum. And this one right here, if I'm not mistaken, whenever you open it up, it should have a cartridge in it where you can add in different. I don't know if it's this one or not. You can add in 2 different fluids. You can add one for pet. So if you have pets, this one here actually reaches actually out at the edges of your corners, which is pretty cool. I do know I seen another one that was just a little bit cheaper than this one right here, by about 200 bucks right now going on. But yeah, we have so many different deals. I'm gonna get back to here in just a minute. Some that I showed yesterday. Let's see, Beats Studios, 51% off. That's not too bad for Beats. I'll give it for Beats. Even on Black Fridays, these are normally around 180 for it. So you're getting about $11 off of what you would for a Black Friday, which isn't too bad at all. Leave comments in there. Tell me what you've seen on Black Friday or Black Friday. Here we go. It's not Black Friday. Tell me what if you've been searching Amazon or yesterday, any deals that you've seen and what you bought. What was one of your best deals you found so far? And have bought for this Prime Day. The Galaxy Tab A9s. These are last year's versions, but man, these are. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a Prime Day deal because it's been this price for about 6 months now. I said this yesterday. It's been roughly 148 for about 6 months. Been looking into this one actually, but this is actually still a really good deal, even though it is last year's model. This is 100% a deal for anyone that's needing a tablet from, Samsung is one of the best tablet makers out there. I do believe Amazon is in the top 5 as well. Okay, what we got? Ring. So $99. That's actually a really good price. It is 1080p though. I wish that they would actually start coming up with their 2.5K. The thing is, once again, what you got to watch out with Ring is if you got to have a subscription or not a subscription. But that's a floodlight with the camera in it. I have one of these. What's crazy is this is a 2021 release. So this is like their oldest version at that. But all in all, out of fairness here, these camera floodlights, unless you're getting into the 2K and 4K ones, these were really good. And they have literally put people behind jail because people thought it was just a light and didn't realize it was a camera built into it. And they went and they broke into a car and these people had these hooked up and people go to jail, people get in trouble because of safety things just like that right there. And again, that's why I like my Smart Home Wednesdays that I do because I'm trying to bring in all these smart devices from these companies to see what all is out there for your hard-earned money and that actually work. Here's a Shark robotic vacuum. Now that's more like it where I want to see a Shark vacuum around 229 for these. I would love to see it being a mix view though, or mix vacuum and mopping together. Would have been nice. I know they probably would have bumped that price way up, but that's actually really not bad for the name brand Shark to have it right there. What else we got? Like I said, Fire Sticks. If you don't have a Fire Stick or you need to upgrade your Fire Stick, this right here is 40 bucks Prime Day. They will go back on it. They should. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say they will. They should go back on sale again for Black Friday as well. Normally, when I know people need Fire Sticks, this Prime Days and Black Friday is whenever I get mine. Okay, remember they do 2 sets of Prime Days, and when we get one Black Friday. Again, like I said, I'm seeing some of these small mattresses. I'm just shocked that we haven't got nothing dramatic yet on mattresses and this some type of furniture. What about the power station here? 56% off this power station. Jackery, maybe I can see that a little bit with the Jackery. I would have liked to seen that more around 250 because I don't think that 799 is actually their true price. I think 599 is their true price. So even at 599 down from 599 to 349 is still a pretty good for what these are. If you don't know what these are, if you're looking into them or you see your husband or you see somebody looking at these, what they are is they're a little power bank. So if you go to the beach or you go out camping, whatever else, you can actually plug things into this. A lot of them are solar power. Some of these are plug-in and they charge them. And this one here has solar power options. So you can actually buy the solar power kits for these, which is going to be like this right here. And like I said, $5.99 is this price right here on for their Prime Day. So you get a kit like this right here, and what you do is you can, when you go camping or whatever else you're doing, you charge it up, and you have a little bit of power. You can run little bitty small things, uh, blow dryer, something like that. You're not running no AC unit or nothing off of this. So don't think you're gonna go run an AC unit off of this right here for this little 1,000 watt. Here's a Roomba. Let's see. Roomba says right at 50% off. See, I think Roombas normally are cheaper than that. So this is why I wanted to actually stream a little bit of the Prime Day, because I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing some of these prices. This right here to me should be around 200 bucks, because their normal prices are normally $400. Now, if it was like one that just come out like yesterday or something, then maybe I can understand being a newer product. Let's see, 30. Oh, Hisense, man. If you need to get a TV, Hisense, I'll tell you right now, I got 3 Hisense in the house right now. And this is their newest 2025, one of their newest models. It is their E6, which isn't like a top tier, but it's not like a bottom tier at that. But a 65-inch for $369, that's going to be the same price around Black Friday as well. So, and Hisense, I'm going to tell you right now, are some best TVs to get. They are, just to me, just as good as a Samsung, and outdid my Samsung in my tests and things that I have done with them. Here's another Shark Vac mop. Let's see. Let's guess what it is before I click on it. What do we think? $500? I think $500. Let's click it. Oh, I was so wrong. See, now that I can see as a sale. Now that is a Prime Day deal right there. I don't see it originally being $6.99. It could be, but this is a shop and vacuum, or a vacuum and a mop combo. So it's going to mop your floor, go sweep your floor, come back through and mop your floor. So $2.99, 100%. I say that is a win in the book right there for $2.99 for the Shark Robot vacuum and mop combo. I do see that as being a deal compared to some of these others I've seen, like the Roomba up here. Let's see, this is a lightning deal. So we got a lightning deal here. 13,000 watt. Yeah, I guess if you're trying to make a whole home generator, if you're trying to get it in, what is really nice about this one right here is the tri-fuel. So a lot of people don't know. So tri-fuel means you can put gasoline in it, you can put propane in it, or natural gas. Okay, so if your house is wired up with natural gas, what you do is you go ahead and install this somewhere outside, make you a box for it, hook it directly up to your house, and you don't run off of gas. Gas is one of the worst things you can do to a generator, which a lot of people won't tell you. You want to use propane or you want to use natural gas all day long. And this one right here would be perfect. I just wish it wasn't so much money, or else I'd get one. But it's showing that it's 50% off. Do I think that it's truly 50% off? Again, this is one of the ones because it's things that I look into and look for. I don't see it being a true 49% off. That's just me. Let's see. Here's another one. Generac is 24% off. Look at that. So Generac only 1,000 watts less. That to me, it would be more worth it for me to get this Generac for $884. And again, they could have probably made a little bit better deal on it, but this one, the same thing. It is gas, propane, and natural gas. So tri-fuel is what you want to try to go with. If you're in an area and you don't have gas at your house, you can go get your propane cylinders and you can connect it to the propane. Or if you just want to use that gas part, or you're in a pinch, you're in a bind, you can go ahead and put the gas on it. Sony has a headset. Got some pretty good reviews. I mean, 61,000 reviews on it. 4.6 premium noise cancellation overhead. I wonder if they would outbeat the $33 headset I'll show you here in a minute. There's a pair of $33 headsets that are just, to me, sound better than the Bose. But yeah, so like I said, Blink is another one. That right there is one heck of a deal right now. So Blink Outdoor 4 Plus Mini 2 wireless. So you get all that right there for $56, normally $170. Remember, Blink is a um, basically a sister company of Amazon. So they're going to get some really good deals on your Blink. On Ring is somewhere in that same area, is almost a full sister company of Amazon. And then of course Amazon products are going to be your best bet on getting things. Let's see right here. Again, this one here, $54 for a 7-inch kid's tablet. Perfect. Shark upright vacuum. Not bad. That is a good Prime Day deal right there. I will say that, $169. Even at Sam's, this right here, I think the lowest I've ever seen this at my local Sam's is like, I think 198. So $30 off of my local Sam's. Not too bad right there. Not too bad. The stick vacuums. Stick vacuums is also really, really nice. Oh, wow. No, I don't not. No, 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 no. I do not see that as a Prime Day deal whatsoever. There's no way that's a Prime Day. No way. Let's go over here to the Bissell one. Now that's more of a Prime Day deal for me. And actually that is because I just want to buy me a stick vacuum. Mine is by a brand called Candy. You can look them up here, or you can go check out my other videos. I do have a review of it and how good it is. And I mean, this thing is kicking. It does everything that we need it to do. So it's actually doing really, really good. Which is, I only, this Bissell here is only $59 more than what I paid. It was only $99 for that Candy one. But yeah, you break it down like this, go to your car, go up and downstairs. Uh, I mean, it almost looks just like my Candy, 100%. But yes, I think stick vacuums are, to me, where people are wanting to go to now, because a lot of people don't want carpet in their house no more. Again, we're down to some more of these robot vacs. Phew, $8.99. I don't know. I don't know what brand. Roborock, Qrevo. I don't know. It's a vacuum and mop, but again, we already seen name brand up top just a little bit ago. Here's another Eufy. I can give that one to Eufy just a little bit. These here I do see around about $400. I wouldn't say that it is a full 50% off. I've seen these for $400. So, and again, like I said, I showed y'all one just a little bit ago, which is a little different, and it was 500 and something dollars by the Eufy. All right. Been streaming for 48 minutes. We're going to come back to this one last. So again, these are going to be some of this little bitty things that just pop out to you. Again, Christmas decorations. Look at this cluster of lights, $19. You got external hard drives as well right now. If you're looking for an external hard drive, this one right here, this Western Digital is, I'll be honest, because this is one of the ones that I actually really, really want, is this 18 terabyte one for all my extra videos and everything. And this one is normally $269. I'm not seeing this being 18% off. I've never seen this at $300 besides like 10 years ago when it first came out. So I'm just going to be honest on that. But $269 is their price, which to me is still actually a really good deal. Here's another one, which is going to be $161 for a 14 terabyte. Now that is a pretty good deal. It's not 42% off because this is normally $198. So it's actually about 20% off. Again, I only know because these are things that I look at. If you're a streamer or you're a podcaster or anything else, and you're looking at, Shure has their one of their newest mics right here, $141 right now for the MV6, which isn't too bad, but it is an XLR slash USB microphone. I believe it is USB and XLR microphone. No, this is strictly USB. I'm trying to think now. Sorry, I got a little brainer going. Yeah, so this one is, so they also have another one that is an XLR USB. I guess it's the MV7. So this is strictly USB, so you can plug it into a laptop, go anywhere you want to go with it. Men's wallets, stuff like that. So are on sale. You can find a lot. Make sure you're getting the one with the RFID on it so no one can just scan and go with their card. Here's the MV7 that I was just talking about. Again, I think it was cheaper yesterday than it was today. I think it was down to 150 yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And again, this one here is XLR only, which to me is the best sound for a microphone. Pro R is also another good one for microphones as well. They got some pretty decent ones for a cheap budget. And again, I've already purchased one in the past, different variant of it, but these are decent budget microphones. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream with Fifine. Fifine has some of the best, cheapest products, 100%. Fifine just has some of the best products. And if you go check out my channel, I have a lot of reviews of a lot of these products that I'm fixing to show. And on Prime Days, Black Fridays, they literally do the best at dropping the price and giving you the best. I'm talking about the best price for these products, 100%. So these are those $33 headset I was just talking about. And 100%, you see the picture? Now look at them right here. I do have them right here. These things are so comfortable. They are so comfortable. I mean, they're more comfortable when I take my shocks off my head, but these are comfortable. The bass will tingle your little ear, your hairs in your ear. It's not too overwhelming. I mean, heck, my daughter, she liked them so much. She's like, I want a pair. I want a pair. So I might have to look and get her a pair for Christmas. I don't know yet. So these also, they're sitting right here to my right. Matter of fact, I heard this headset right here. This is a gaming headset. This is their H13. I heard the sound quality. I've never used their headphones. I've only used their microphones. And they reached out to me and collaborated with me on this headset. And the sound is really blew me away on how they sounded that I went and grabbed these X3s right here. And again, didn't disappoint. Right now, you're hearing me actually on this XLR hub. And for that price, that is one heck of a price. Only thing that I wished at the time when I got mine is they have a white. They do not have a white. These right here, these are the Lavalier mic set. That's a good price. I mean, everything on here is good price. I have a review of this. I have a review of this whole top row right now, honestly. All this is down in my channel, so check out my channel. This is their newest one, which is the AM8 Pro T. Their AM8 is one of the mics that actually really shocked a lot of people for a cheap mic. And just the AM8 by itself was something like $65. This one here, they're giving you an RGB boom arm as well. So this is their newest XLR hub right here that has 7.1 surround sound and an EQ in it. And this is their older one, the SC3 right here, which again is on sale as well. Here's the older AM8, which this is their newer AM8 Pro. Again, awesome microphones, awesome prices, 100%. Again, you can go, these are all my tanks. You can go to my channel and you can see the reviews on all these right here. Where's my other one? The A8 is actually a really good deal right now at $27. I'm trying to look for it. There it is right there. This right here, it's not just for people that are sitting at a desk. These are used for your consoles as well. You can plug these into PlayStation. You can plug these into Xbox. You can use these other than just in front of your computer. One, I'm trying to get Fifine to send me something like these right here, some of their speaker setups. I want some of these Bluetooth speakers and see how good they sound. I really like to try those. I'm going to want to probably get this one right here in white. If you're familiar with Stream Deck is how a lot of streamers, quick access little buttons. They have their own version. Again, I have a review of it as well. The tank, what is that? The tank 1 or tank 2? I have this one. The SC1. This is the original SC1 XLR. If you don't want all the RGB and the fanciness, I have a review this. The boom arm right here, $39. Grab this because I paid $68 for mine a little over a year ago. I have mine in white. This is it right here. Very nice. Fluctuates up and down. The mic that I am on right now is a Rode Pod mic. I was doing another video and I was showing the weight distribution that this boom arm can actually handle. So it moves around, it swivels, it does what you need it. If you need it out of your way and put it to behind you and then face your mic to you to talk, it does everything 100%. Again, on Prime right now, it is a really good price for $40. If you don't want everything in your face, in your way, grab this boom arm right here. I mean, 100%, $40. You can't go wrong. I believe they got it in pink now too. Yeah, so you can get it in black, pink, and then of course white. And yes, there is a little bit place right here where it does hide the wire as well on it. And if you see, I did purchase mine last year. Almost a year now I've had mine. And when I got mine was like $68. So that's a really, really good deal right now for that the boom arm. And like I said, this kit right here comes with the newest AM8 Pro plus an RGB boom arm. It's a spring-loaded boom arm instead. But yeah, I have, again, probably 15 or 20 of these Fifine devices on my channel that I've already done reviews on. So go ahead and check those out down there. I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream here. If I see anything else that this literally is jumping out, or I get notifications, because I get notifications for being an influencer of different things that come out. I mean, you got makeups, you got shoes, you got clothes, you got so many different things right now. Remember, don't just buy for you. It is Christmas time. Everyone's probably looking at me like, no, it's not, dude. We're just started October. I know we just started October, but it's Christmas time. When October gets here, so in my brain, when September gets here, my birthday's in September. When my birthday gets here, it's Christmas. Is this over with? Not that I get things for my birthday. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying once September gets here, I already know time just starts flying by. It rolls too fast. We're already the 8th of October, where it was this October 1st. Then we're going to go into November. We're going to be eating our turkey and then right into Christmas. I mean, literally, what do we got? We got less than 90 days before Christmas. And if you don't jump on some of these deals now, gentlemen out there, you need to be buying for your wives. You need to be looking at things that you don't normally look for or that you're not aware of. Look at makeups if your women wears makeups. I don't like makeup, so my women, which I have one of my women watching me right now, she's, up a creek without a paddle. I'm not getting no makeup. Babe, I'm getting you makeup. Um, Makeup, shoes, panties, bras. Right now for Prime, you can get that stuff right now. This is the best time to buy that type of stuff. Don't get me wrong, Black Friday is going to come up. But as we get closer and closer to that Christmas time, everyone's pockets are going to be getting less and less and less because of bills and because we've already been shopping and we're going to start getting broke. Do you really want to wait for Black Friday and see what they really have and have the chance of having no money at that time, or buy it now? Me personally, I say buy it now. 100% buy it now. So, men, look at your hair wear. I'm talking about down to something as cheesy as what you will think. You'll think it's the cheesiest thing. Look at hair clips, look at bow ties, look at this hair ties. Those are the things the women, those are stocking stuffers, brothers. Those are stocking stuffers. Women, same thing with us men. Don't think a wallet is cheesy. Don't think socks are cheesy. Don't think underwear are cheesy. I think every year everyone needs to have, not coal in their stocking. They need to have socks, underwear in their stocking every year. Colognes are really good as well out here on Prime. You can find really good deals. Again, I'm going to go through and I want to find out to see if we have any really good home goods like your mattresses and desk and cabinets and everything else that go around. But there's nothing that's just been pinging and popping. But just do your diligence, do your work. If something don't look like it's supposed to be that price, or you looked at something before, don't buy it just because they said it was Prime. It will, if you think that price was down low before, it most likely it was, and I'll be the first to call them out. But anyways, I'm Thomas with Tomology. Thank you for joining the stream. If you didn't watch the stream and you're watching after the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my channel. Link at the link. Blah blah blah. I hate doing that when I'm live, right? I'm new at live though. Yesterday was my first time going live. Links down in the description to my website and to my other YouTube channels. I do have a couple other YouTube channels, including a cooking channel. Go ahead and check that out down below. Go to my website, check it all out. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Go ahead and stop the stream before I just keep